the impact that he actually did?
Yeah, he's taking leadership, taking ownership for some of the things that he's been out there, him doing, and I appreciate him having the courage to do that in front of the team.
Your relationship with him during this tough stretch, how has that helped, or how has that kind of how has that been impacted by the recent stretch?
Yeah, I think it's allowed us to just have more conversations, be intentional about what we're doing, and obviously chase the results we want. But it's a process that goes into that.
Most of the criticism goes to quarterback and coach during tough times. What have you noticed about Nick? What stood out about him during this stretch?
He's just got his head down, working, trying to do his best.
AJ mentioned Nick's loyalty, and he had a lot of respect for that. Is that something you sort of see yourself?
I think he's definitely has a way of building his relationships with the players and showing up for the players with his emotion and his passion for the game, and that's all you can ask for.
In a general, you guys had the conversations. You said you allowed to have the conversations you needed. How did it do that, and what other ways when you're trying to have conversations in the right way out of frustrations?
What are you asking?
What's that?
What are you asking?
I'm asking, you said him applauding a lot of you guys to have the conversations you need. How do you, in other ways, figure out when to speak when frustrations are happening?
I don't think that necessarily allows us to have a conversation. I just think through tough times, you have to continue to have conversations in order to chase the results that you want, in order to chase the goal in mind. And so, whether it's a winning streak or a tough time, or a good time or a tough time, regardless of what it is, it takes constant communication to try and continue to build. And that's exactly what we're doing.
In general, like how do you try to keep the guys together, like focused on turning this around and getting ready for the playoffs, as opposed to kind of what's happened the last 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah, I think it's just it's as simple as taking ownership for the things that you can control, and committing to giving your best self and being your best self. The daily process, the daily routine of that, and giving it your best. That's what it's all about.